Being able to use your body to score and to be successful on the basketball court is one of the most important skills that you can have, okay? I don't care what anybody says about today's game. I don't care how many people tell you today's game of basketball is soft. If you don't know how to play with physicality and be able to use your body, you will struggle, okay? So in this video, we're going to look at some clips from Jalen Brunson to see a couple different ways that he's able to use his body in order to put not only himself, but his teammates, everybody in a good position. So the first way we're going to look at with Jalen Brunson using his body is what he does on a drive. And when I say on a drive, I'm talking about after the drive. After he gets past the defense, he gets a step on the defense, how he uses his body then, right? In this game against the Celtics, he did a really good job using his body to cut the defense off so that they can't contest his layups. So when you're watching this play right here, you see Josh Hart setting the ball screen, obviously, because they want to get Al Horford onto Jalen Brunson. That's the switch they're looking for, or they just want him to be in the drop and let Brunson create and get downhill. So when he comes off the screen, Jrue Holiday, look at the way he switches. He just bear hugs him, right? You see that? Aggressive switch, right? He's making sure that Josh Hart can't just cut and roll. So now here's the one-on-one, right? So Jalen Brunson, good between the leg, attack that top foot, right? But you'll see right here, he's attacking. Most people are going to see he's attacking middle, right? A lot of people would think he's going to end up with a shot in this area, okay? But what I want you to watch is how once he starts attacking, he goes from going this way to he's going to make a sharp turn and get downhill so that he can cut off Al Horford, right? So as soon as he goes, this arm right here, he throws that arm out the way so that now he can close that space and get right by him. You see that? That off arm. It's very subtle, but your off arm is so important when you're driving, especially trying to get a step on somebody. So he goes, he swipes that arm out the way so he can get in front. And now that he's fully in front, all Al Horford can do is two hands up. If he jumps and reaches over, that's a foul. And Jalen Brunson uses his left hand to finish, inside hand. So he keeps it even further away from Al Horford by using his inside hand, right? And when you're looking, you might be like, dang, how's he able to use his inside hand? It's because look back here. Karl-Anthony Towns didn't do anything on this possession really, but he did everything because he kept Jason Tatum occupied. So look at the way Jason Tatum is. Right now, if Jason Tatum were to leave and step up and try to challenge Brunson right here at the rim, Karl-Anthony Towns will have a wide open, easy dunk, right? So he keeps him occupied. Brunson can get all the way downhill, use that inside hand, easy layup. That's a great way to use his body. All right, now this play is going to look like a replay to a lot of people, but it's not, right? So they're going to get that same matchup they won with Al Horford on Brunson. But this time it's not because of switch, not because of ball screen. Here, the Celtics just don't match up. So you see right here, Brunson has the ball. He's near half court. And look, Jaylen Brown pointing, Horford pointing. They're trying to figure out, who got the ball? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Celtics. All right here on this side of the court, nobody has the ball, right? And like little things like this is why these comebacks keep happening to them. But regardless, Brunson gets downhill. Horford is guarding him. Again, he attacks middle right here. He's going to do the same thing. Once he gets middle, he's taking a sharp turn, trying to get downhill, right? You see Derek White over here. He cannot necessarily commit all the way, at least not early, because there is a shooter in the corner. So again, when Brunson gets downhill, he's getting that off arm out the way. Again, you see that swipe. A lot of people on defense, they always going to put that hand on your hip, try to slow you down. You have to swipe that hand off. You have to get them up off you, right? So again, come down, cross, and you see these are even smaller details on the crossover. Look at where his hand is going. So when he crosses over, his hand is going up over the top, and then he's swiping, right? It's cross. His hand's going around like a little circle motion almost. These details are important, right? So if you're watching this and you're like, oh, you just talking about his arm, that's a big difference. That's the difference between you doing a crossover and getting jammed up, and you doing a crossover and getting your hand in position to get Al Horford's arm out the way. Right? So again, on that cross, his right arm is going up over and then swiping down. And then he's getting right in front. Look at Al Horford, how he's playing defense like this. Stop. If he take one more step, he's gonna fall over top of him. Great way to use his body, get to the position that he wants. Another layup. Now, another way I thought he did a great job. He always does a great job at this, but it's just using his body to get to the spot on the court that he wants to go to. Right? Now, this play right here, this is a good video to watch for anybody who wants to learn how to post up as a guard. Right? When you're watching this video, look what he does when he's posting, right? So he gets down, he gets cut off. That's when he decides, okay, we're going to turn this into a post up, right? But I want you to watch where he's going. So he starts here, starting right here. When he takes that first dribble, he's going this way. He gets cut off again. He backs up and he goes this way, right? So he's basically like zigzagging. He's not posting up and trying to go in a straight line through the defender, right? He's just turning, and we're going to go this way. Derek is going to cause Derek White to slide and cut him off. And then once he gets cut off, now we're going to go back this way, right? So when you're watching him try to get to a spot and he's posting up, like his feet are moving the entire time. He's keeping his feet moving. He's not trying to go through the defense. He's just keeping his feet moving. He's going spot to spot, slowly working his way down. And then the last thing, most important, is he gets this last little bump right there. Let me see. So right here, he gets that first bump. Boom, bump number 2, right? This is important. Right now, Derek White is still right on him, right? But after that second bump, watch what happens. All he does is pivot. He takes this foot from there to here, and it creates a ton of space. Look at all that space it just created. Just from a little pivot. One pivot. Right? So he's here. One pivot. All that space. That's a great job right there by him. Patient too. So again, he gets that bump. First bump. Second bump. Pivot. Got him. That's lunch food. And this last play here, just another good job using his body. Right? So he drives middle this time. Now watch, he's going to get that contact. He's putting his shoulder right in Derek White's chest. He gets that shoulder too, but I want you to watch. Look at where he's keeping the ball when he does that. He gets that bump. He's keeping the ball back here, away from the defense. Away from the defense, right? Now he's going to reset. He's going to try to get that bump again, and he sees there's a little bit of space. There's a little bit of space. Now Derek White was all the way up on him, leaning on him, putting pressure on him. Then he could spin off and try to get downhill to the basket. There's a little bit of space, so he just does a shimmy. And just like before, that one pivot, taking his foot from here to the other side, created a lot of space for himself. Now he's able to just fade, get that shot off. He's not happy about that. Those are the tough buckets that you just you got to deal with. But that's a great shot right there. Great move. And a great way to, again, use his body to just get in the position and get to the spot on the court that he wants to get to. Now, if you like this video, you found it helpful, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, as well as comment down below and let me know some of the things that you need help with. All right. Until next time, this is Hugo Black. Thanks for watching the Watch and Learn Hoops Academy.